Listen, everyone has that one teacher who thinks they're a human lie detector, but Mr. Sterling, he was on a whole other level. I'm Maya, and I've been wearing a high-tech bone-anchored hearing aid since I was 7. Most people don't even notice it because my hair covers the small processor behind my left ear. It's not a fashion statement, it's literally how I navigate the world. By junior year, I had my routine down. Show the new teachers my medical 504 plan, explain the frequency FM system, and we're good to go. But then, our regular English teacher went on maternity leave, and in walked Mr. Sterling. From the second he dropped his briefcase, you could tell he was old school. And by old school, I mean he looked at anyone under the age of 18 like we were all part of some massive conspiracy to avoid hard work. On his second day, he paced the aisles like a drill sergeant. He stopped right at my desk, his eyes narrowing at the tiny silver glint near my hairline. "Take it out," he barked. I blinked, confused. "Excuse me?" "The earbud, Maya. I don't care how subtle you think you're being. No music in my classroom." I felt that familiar heat crawl up my neck. "Sir, it's not an earbud. It's a medical device. I have a 504 plan on file." He didn't even let me finish. He just let out this sharp, mocking laugh. "Oh, a medical device. How convenient. You kids today, you think a PDF and a fancy name for a Bluetooth speaker gives you special privileges." I tried to stay calm. I really did. I pulled a copy of my medical records from my binder, the same ones that clearly show the surgical implant site. He didn't even look at them. He just swept them off my desk and onto the floor. "Enough with the theatrics," he whispered, leaning in close. "I've dealt with attention seekers before. You're not special, you're just loud." The vibe in the room shifted instantly. My best friend Leo, who sits 3 rows back, started reaching for his phone. He knew exactly where this was going. The breaking point happened during our midterm essay. The room was dead silent, which is actually when my hearing aid works the hardest to filter out background hums. Suddenly, I felt a shadow over me. "I told you to take it off," Mr. Sterling hissed. "Sir, please, it's literally attached to my—" Before I could even gasp, he reached down. He didn't just grab at it, he lunged. He thought he was exposing a student listening to Spotify, but instead, he grabbed the external processor that's magnetically snapped into a titanium post in my skull. He yanked, hard. The pain was like a white-hot bolt of lightning shooting straight into my brain. I screamed, a raw, guttural sound that echoed off the cinder block walls. I fell out of my chair, clutching the side of my head, as the processor was ripped away, snapping the safety line and bruising the skin around the implant. "See?" he shouted, holding the device up like a trophy to the stunned class. "Look at this medical." He stopped. He was looking at the bottom of the device, the specialized pins, the medical serial numbers, and the lack of any play-pause buttons. "Mr. Sterling?" a voice boomed from the doorway. It was Dr. Vance, the principal. He'd been doing his morning rounds and heard my scream from the hallway. Leo didn't skip a beat. He stood up, his phone held high. "I got it all, Dr. Vance. Every single second." He ignored her papers and physically assaulted her. The look on Mr. Sterling's face went from smug to pale to absolutely terrified. He tried to stammer something about classroom discipline and fakers, but Dr. Vance wasn't hearing it. "Give me the device, Harold," Dr. Vance said, his voice shaking with a rage I'd never heard before. "And then you are going to walk to the office. Do not stop at your desk. Do not collect your things." Mr. Sterling was escorted off campus in less than 20 minutes. My parents didn't just call the school, they called the police. Because yanking a medical device off someone's body isn't just bad teaching, it's aggravated battery. Turns out Mr. Sterling had a history of discipline issues in other districts that he'd managed to hide. Not anymore. He lost his license, faced criminal charges, and had to pay for a brand new $5,000 processor. Some people think they can see the truth just by looking at you, but some things, like respect and reality, are a lot deeper than they appear.